Boomerang. Okay. Yeah.
I'll be the one to take the risk to go and get them bands. I'll be the one to
You got the experience. You got
know when my mother getting older, now I don't got no time. Gotta keep a couple for the road, the rest get left behind. To the hundreds, cause you need just like I give it all.
Okay. Alright. Yo, what's the deal, y'all? Hope all is well. Welcome back to another episode. I'm Duke.
I'm Chanel.
I'm Omar.
I'm Candace.
I'm Jalan, and this is nice and neat. And as you can tell, we got the first ladies in the building. Let's give it up for the first ladies. Hey, look, the people have been waiting for this episode for so long. And when I say the people, I don't care about anybody else, but I've been waiting for this episode.
It's like me.
Who really cares?
Who really cares? I've been waiting for this episode for so long because just on a more serious note, being able to see the women that make my brother so happy on a daily has been not only inspiring to other people, but it's been directly inspiring to me, our friend circle, and everybody else around us. So with that being said, one thing we're really good at on this show is being able to give our guests their flowers. So I want to give you, Candace, your flowers individually for making him a better man. And Chanel, I want to give you your flowers individually for making him a better man.
Nice.
So let's go ahead and lift our cups, and we want to drink to that.
Let's
right there. there.
Absolutely.
Cheers, y'all.
And you know what? I don't want to take it for granted. Thank you for taking so much time out of your busy schedules to be with us. There you go, Jalan. You know, we appreciate it because you ladies are bossy ladies. Business is booming, and you guys have things to do as well. So with that being said, I want to thank you for that. And I want to get into the episode that we got today that I'm excited to dive into. And I want to talk about...
Wait,
What? Uh-oh. You got a question already? Oh, wow.
Shoot it.
just want to say thank you for having us. We're happy to be here. We're so proud
Okay.
of you.
Hey, look,
Yeah.
it's going to be a lot of love in this episode. I want you guys...
It's gonna be real mushy.
It's gonna be real mushy.
Real
Get
mushy.
not into the mush. Get on and get out.
Get on and get, you know.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm glad that you said that because we're going to be talking about your partners and just them being a reflection for you guys, because I'm sure it was times where you were with people and you didn't feel like you were looking in a mirror, you know. So I do want to talk to the testament of how important it is to be able to see your reflection in your partner. And when did that happen for you guys? And when you guys even realized that was something that was important?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
You want me to start?
Oh, I just hit you with it. My bad.
I
threw it on him. I
You
threw
said
it
you
on
were
him.
going to talk about, but you didn't.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, just generally speaking, I think that, like, you know, the person that you are dating, that you choose to be your partner, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, I think it's extremely important for them to be a reflection of you, just because, you know, with me and Duke in a relationship now, I just understand how I call him my best friend, and I feel like there's just so many similarities, and it's almost like a mirror image of myself, but he definitely makes up for areas that I lack and vice versa, and that's what I think makes for the perfect picture.
Hello.
Yeah.
Paint it, baby.
Nice
Paint it, baby.
Nice and neat.
Come on,
nice
Bosky.
and
Come
neat.
Paint it.
Nice and neat.
I couldn't wait to say it.
Yes, that too.
Yeah, I feel like I think it's a good yin-yang situation over here. I think it's like whatever I really am not, he is definitely that. And I think that it's vice versa. And picking up where another person leaves off is a good way. And then also being strong in the individual space as well. So also a man that is in a good place mentally, physically, feels good, spiritually, all that. And then also us as women being in a place where we feel our strongest physically, health-wise, mental health-wise, everything, being in a good place, and then bringing those two things coming together, I think, is a recipe for success and just kind of picking up where the other one left off.
So-
You don't have to be the same
Amen.
person.
So like I'm sorry, fellas, but I'm so interested. I hear from you guys all the time. I hear from you guys every
Hey.
Thursday at 12 o'clock.
Do what you
I
gotta
hear
do.
from you guys.
Okay.
I did want to know from the women. I know I big up you guys so much and talk about the progression that I've seen in my friends due to meeting you women. I did want to know where do you feel like they add that extra 100% to you guys, to you women, because we hear a lot of times on the side of how women offer so much value to men. And I did want you guys to be able to not only just tell me, but tell everybody how the value they offered you has really elevated your lives.
I mean, that's easy. It's just a woman can be the best of the best in any category, but like I feel like in general, even on the man's side, family is the ultimate goal. So you can't do that on your own. Like no matter what, you know what I mean? Like Beyonce is Beyonce. That's great. But with Jay-Z, it is a whole nother level. Then we start talking about empire talk, you know?
Yeah.
And we're not all here to be by ourselves. So no matter how good you feel you are, no matter how popping you think you are, at the end of the day, it's about we're human beings at the end of the day. And
We want to be loved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we want to be loved. And we want to be mushy. And I want to be, at the end of the day, I want to be able to come home. Because without that, because I have been single before. We all have been single.
Yeah.
You know, women and men. And, you know, that's cool and all. That's great. But what we doing? You
Yeah.
know, let's
There's always
let's
that.
collab. Let's
Empire.
collab. Let's make this shit worthwhile, you know?
So would you say that I've added value?
I feel like, of course, babe.
No, I'm not asking you to.
No.
I mean, I obviously know the answer to this.
Do you? He really wants to know.
He wants to hear it again.
But I guess for the listeners and the viewers, it's like
To be
like-
more specific. you
Yeah,
mean.
to be more specific.
Okay, well, yeah, absolutely adding value to my complete happiness and also motivating me on a daily basis. Like, this man wakes up earlier than anybody I've ever met on a consistent basis. He showed me how to be consistent. He showed me how to be on time. He showed me how to be things that I never was before. Like, I could really go in. I'm really not going to put myself down like this. Because I can go crazy on it. But honestly, absolutely, like I said before, bringing in things that I just wasn't, you know, as a human being, to making me a better person.
That's the episode we have too, by the way.
Yeah.
Routine.
Yeah,
Oh,
routine.
yes.
Yeah.
For sure. I'm more artsy. I'm more flowy. I kind of go with the flow. I'm more whatever. He's more strategic. He's more planned out. He's cleaner. Cleaner. OCD. Dropping them gems too.
What about you, baby? I'm listening.
So-
Go ahead. Tell
He's
me
like,
about
come
myself.
on.
Do we want to
Tell
go?
me, tell me about
Oh
myself.
no!
This is
sit down.
gonna get a little deep,
This
deep.
is go there ENT. Okay.
Safe space. Safe space.
This is a safe space.
It's a safe
This
space.
is the spill the tea.
Okay, so, to relate back to your first question, Jalan, for me and Duke, it was actually an interesting process because I grew up in a single parent household. So all I know is my mom doing everything, getting it done. And for me, what was the challenge with Duke, is that figuring out what do I need from this man, because I never saw my mom need a man's help. She was my mom, she was my dad. So, that was kind of, I had to learn with him how to release control over things sometimes. And it's still an ongoing learning process because, he is such an alpha man, alpha male type of guy, and he handles things, he gets it done. And sometimes I'm like, wow, okay, like I can actually expect for him to do this. And,
You could be like,
yes, it's so many of those moments that I have with him. And I think that's been the biggest like aha moment for me. And it makes me want to like get married to this man and have his children and things like that. Cause he's basically defining, what that man looks like for me. And, it's obviously a learning process. We have our ups and we have our downs around it, but I think that we're in a solid space right now. Right?
No, we are, and give me a kiss. But no, we actually always come on here and talk about our women, and we love talking about y'all. So it's actually refreshing to hear, it come from you guys, right? And I know a lot of our viewers and listeners are tired of hearing us talk about our women, but not actually hearing from our women. So it's a good thing that we're having this discussion, and women and men alike being able to hear from you, right? Because it's like, yo, what's the hype about, right? All we do is talk about you guys and talk about experience. So them people actually, our viewers and our listeners actually being able to experience you guys on a personal level, kind of, right, is a good thing. So I'm glad you guys are here, and I'm excited.
Yes.
I'm excited.
You know, Chanel, you said something that made me revert back to an earlier episode that we had. We had an episode actually receives a lot of coverage through various podcast platforms, and the title of that episode was "Good Woman versus Right Woman." And you said something that directly correlates with what Duke talked about on that episode.
I remember that episode.
And
Yeah, I remember that
And
episode.
honestly, it's probably it's up there for me. I'm a little biased, but it's up there for me. That on that episode, what you just said right now that made me think about it was Duke has actually defined what it is in a person that you want. Not the story you created, not the picture you painted around the person that you want, but he defined it for you, which shows me that he was able to penetrate you so much, no pun intended.
No pun intended. No pun intended.
No, literally. them two.
Too much. Too much.
They're wild. They're wild, you guys.
He was able to penetrate you to a point of spaces that you didn't even know were open.
Yes.
And, you know, when it comes to that definition, I want to know from you what some of those things are that he was able to define for you that you didn't even know were now that's like your ground level of appreciation.
Yeah, sorry, baby. But not only what I've defined for me personally, but just like after you get done gassing me up, just talk about in general, like what you think, in your opinion, would just be a good man for you.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, I think naturally they're both going to blend because you fit a lot of those. So I think that for sure, a good man is honest. A good man is accountable for his actions. A good man is helpful. I think that is really important for a man to be an asset to your life in some way. We only do assets over here, no liabilities.
No liabilities.
Okay.
Okay.
A good man, you know, he has a good head on his shoulders. He's headstrong. He knows what he wants to do. And I think one thing I really love about Duke, and it really turns me on. He's really confident. He's a very confident man. So
and
confidence.
that's your definition.
Yeah.
Because it's not even about. It's just your baseline.
Yeah.
If there's
I'm
no
thinking off
Duke,
the
this
top
is your
of my
baseline
head.
definition
Exactly.
of a man.
Exactly. Yeah. So him or any man would have to fit that.
Easy. And you know what? Since you answered it, I think it's only right, since we talking to the first ladies and not the first lady.
That you go ahead, get yours off.
Yeah,
too.
I think you got to get yours off.
This shit feel good, man.
Yeah. I think you got to get yours off,
I
too.
think my top 5 would be consistency.
Oh, that was a good one.
Because this man legit, since the day we decided that we were going to really be together, like, I haven't not spoken to him or gotten a good morning text or him rolling over and not say good morning. Like, this man has, like, been consistent. And that's, like, that's, like, bottom base level now. Like, I'm never going to not get a
Keep
call or
raising
not
that
get
bar.
a text. Yeah, like.
Keep raising the bar.
Didn't know it even existed. So that's great. Like, single women go through way too much.
Yeah.
So consistency, I hate to say it, but like great friendship. So like funny.
Yeah.
Like camaraderie.
Yeah.
You know, having a good time. I think that's very bottom base level. Like if we date, I have to have like a really good time with you. Honesty, to an extent. Don't be too mean. Honesty, consistency. Obviously faithful, you guys. Like, I'm not trying to deal with none of the extra bullshit.
Oh, yeah.
You know, because we've been there, we've done that. And we're not doing that no more.
No.
Period. Poop.
That's
not doing
done.
that.
And that's my top 4, but you guys get the gist.
That's enough.
Definitely.
We can work with that.
We can
work with that.
I wasn't expecting that. You threw an audible in there.
But you hit him right on the head with that, Chanel.
You know, because I think it's important not only to allow your partners to hear why they appreciate you, because it's a difference between when you feel it and then you being able to hear it from your partner.
Giving people their flowers.
I like to hear. I'm a auditory listener. Like I'm a what is it? The love.
Is
the
it
love
words
language.
of affirmation?
That's one of my words of
yeah.
affirmation. I don't know why it's so
Chanel,
weird.
do you know your love language?
Yes, physical touch.
Okay, even better. Do you know her top 2 love languages?
That's better.
Physical touch.
Yeah, got it.
Okay, hold on. Let me just refresh myself. Okay, physical touch, words of affirmation,
acts of
quality
service,
time,
acts of service,
And gifts.
And gifts.
gifts. Okay, physical touch, and acts of service.
Yeah.
Acts of service for sure. Right. I mean, everything is important, but acts of service, like she said, a helpful man.
Yeah.
Right. A helpful man is a characteristic of a good man. Right. And she always like. One thing about Chanel is very similar to me, right? She's going to do a lot of things by herself, right? And when you do a lot of things by yourself, you could want help and not ask for it. You know what I mean? So
That
like
takes
a
time
lot of
to
times,
learn.
we get to that space where she's like, yo, I can do it myself, but I want you to want to help me, you know? And when I offer help and assistance and I say, hey, babe, let me take this off your plate, right? We're always in a good space from that, right? Because it's one of her things, right? We all have our love languages, but those 2 are definitely hers.
For sure.
Yeah, and touch me.
And
Touch
No,
me.
I'm always touch that.
hello.
See, we told you guys.
Oh, my fault.
Hello.
Are we shooting?
Yeah.
Hello.
The
My
camera
bad.
is rolling.
My bad.
Rated
My
R.
bad.
Ain't no
will
telling
say-
what that boy doing underneath that table. Ain't no
I
telling.
don't trust these two.
look,
My bad.
Ain't no telling right
You
now.
already
trust
know. You know my saying. You know, nobody knows where the
Nose
nose goes
when nose goes.
No, I think it's super appreciated because I do. You know what I will say that I enjoy is, and then you guys definitely were together before this wave happened, but within pop culture, relationships are like, it's cool. Like relationships are like cool now. So I think it's dope that you guys are within our community, fitness community, creative community, creative space. You guys are pinnacle relationships for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, that's great and all, but I think actually living it is like a real, like, geez, this is amazing. I wake up happy every,
And
you know?
and that's what I was gonna get to.
But like, it's not for nobody else. Like, I'm sorry, but I mean, that's amazing, and I'm so glad it's inspiring, and it's great to see love, because I used to watch Love, and I fell in love with movies, and that made me want to fall in love, and you know, the fairy tale of it all. But like, to be honest with you guys, this shit is real life.
I don't think it's for anyone else
It's not.
either, right? But I do understand. But I do feel like it is. I'm aware of it, right? I'm aware that people look to us as a couple, right, and are inspired by us, right? I'm aware of it, and I do think, not for everyone, but I take on that responsibility to be a good example of a good man, right? That has a good woman that is pouring into our relationship, because we do care about family dynamic,
For sure.
Yeah, we do the social media thing and we take pictures and try to have fun and work out together, but beyond that, there is a mission to inspire people to live better, to value love,
Or that it exists.
yes, right? Because
part.
we're not glorifying savage days,
No.
savages. That's not what we're glorifying. We actually value family structure
Yeah.
and companionship and partnership,
Yeah.
because, like you said,
Partnership.
at the end of the day, I can be successful by myself. She can be successful by herself,
But
right?
will you be happy?
But will you be happy?
But will
But
you be
together,
happy?
together we're gonna be more successful.
Yeah.
Right. We're gonna have much more of an empire and more of a dynasty, and we're gonna reach more people. Right. To me, that's important. Right. I know cats be looking at me like, damn, bro, man, I'm trying to get like that.
Yeah.
I hear that, and I would be naive to be like, don't be like that. I get that, because I think it's important, and I feel like we're on the same page with that.
Yeah.
Oh my
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I can't believe it. We made it to halftime. We finished the first half of the show.
He's like,
Oh my God. I cannot believe
That's
it.
crazy.
Like time flies when you're
That's
having a good time.
crazy.
Yeah.
That,
Oh my
that
God.
is-
Welcome back to the Nice and Neat Halftime Show. I'm your host, Omar. And just like we do on any halftime show, we want to get into the things that we promote here, right?
Let's get into
We're
it,
going to
honey.
use this opportunity to promote the things that we have going on. That's what
Okay.
we're going to do.
Okay.
All right. First and foremost, I want to get into Jelon Webster, our very own. He's got his own masterclass out and available now. It's called Create Gold, and it's centered around learning how to develop your own brick and mortar establishment. All right. You can find it at the link in his bio on Instagram. That's at just.Jalon, not to be confused with any other handle out there, although they're hella fakes. Just.Jalon, that's Jalon. Okay. Next, I want to hop into, since I got my partner here with me, my partner in crime, right? What better thing to talk about and promote than the Komar bonnet and do-rags? That's right. Komar bonnet and do-rags. See how these edges is nice and slick and laid?
Laid.
That's because she be wearing her bonnet.
You see me.
Okay.
I
At
wear that
nighttime.
thing too.
Chanel
I
too.
know, I see it, girl. It's slick.
That's right. So if you're trying to protect your edges, keep your hair fresh and clean for the summertime, head over to the comarstore.com and cop you one of those bonnets or do-rags, or get the matching set for you and her. How about this? Your kids can fit them too. All right, so check out that while you guys are on the net surfing and trying to stay fresh for the summer. With that said, we're gonna hop into the game. Okay, we got guests available, so we have a game.
What's the game?
That's right.
Dang.
The game. Every
I
time
like
we have
games.
guests, we have a new game. The game is called 3 and Outs. Okay, so let me give you guys the rules to the game. It's very simple. Don't worry about it. All right, don't get too scared, too nervous about it. Okay, here's the game. I'm gonna pop off a question. By the way, there will be 20 questions. Okay.
Okay.
You guys will get 10 apiece. We'll go back and forth.
Okay.
Okay. All right. You guys will get 3 seconds to answer the question.
Jesus.
Okay.
3.
Yes.
1, 2,
If you
3.
don't
That's
answer,
fast.
listen. If you don't answer the question within 3 seconds, you get it wrong. Okay. You get 3 or more wrong, you will take a shot.
You will take a shot.
So we getting drunk? Nice and neat? Is that the plan? Okay, let's get into it.
Does everyone
I'm not
understand?
afraid.
It's pretty
Yeah.
self-explanatory, right?
Okay. What are
Pretty-
the questions about?
Oh, they're centered around the culture. So we're gonna see how cultured you ladies are. Okay. Duke, you got the timer ready?
Yes, I got the timer ready. Let me turn this laptop
Okay.
so my
Let me turn my laptop so she don't see my answers.
I'm not a
trying to-
cheater.
Okay.
Hey,
what's
Tad,
up?
look, Tad, trying to
Are we
look.
on?
She's trying to
Are we
look at that.
on?
Hold
Are
up.
we,
Don't
ladies,
shut
are
up.
we ready? Are we ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't cheat.
Going
not.
in.
Okay.
Wait,
Count us in.
Wait,
Count us in,
wait,
Duke.
3.
wait, are we
Who's
going?
answering?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give off the questions. Oh, we'll go back and forth. So since you're across from me, we'll start with you first.
Okay.
All right. Then we'll hit Candace and we'll just bounce back and forth.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, let's get into it.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Chanel, what was the title of Beyonce's first solo album?
Dangerously in Love.
Candace, what was the name of the cheerleading movie starring Gabrielle Union?
Bring it on.
Chanel, what reality TV said the popular phrase "people are literally dying"? Kim.
The Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
What is the name of the book that contained insults in the movie Mean Girls School?
Next.
Chanel, what did Jada Pinkett Smith reveal she had an entanglement with?
Who?
Who? Sorry.
August Alsina.
Yes.
Candace, what is the name of Beyonce's alter ego?
Sasha Fierce.
Chanel, what reality show stars 5 famous sisters?
Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
Okay.
Candace, name the main character in the movie Legally Blonde.
That girl.
You ain't gonna get it.
Oh.
Chanel, what TV network does The Real Housewives show on?
Oh.
You ain't gonna get it. Candace, what is Cardi B's real name?
Cardi B. No, isn't it? It's Cardi. It's Cardi. It's
Keep going,
Bacardi.
keep
It's
going,
Bacardi.
keep going.
Chanel, what is the name of the movie where all crime is legal for one night a year?
Oh.
Candace, from what show is the phrase "Go home, Roger"?
A candy.
Chanel, what did Kim and Kanye name their first child?
Northwest.
Dang.
Candace, name the group leader in the movie Mean Girls.
That's the same white girl, right? Carrie
I don't
Carrie
know.
Underwood.
Chanel,
Damn, I gotta take a shot.
name of Jay-Z and Beyonce's joint tour.
On the Run.
I know all of her questions. I don't know about mine.
Well, let's see if you can get this one right.
What? Ask me a
love
Kardashian
you.
question.
Okay, what is the group name of JT in Miami?
JT and oh, City Girls make the wish like Ray J. Let me talk to him.
Hey, can I ask a question? What group was Lil Wayne originally in?
Young Money.
No.
Cash
Catch
Money. Young Money. Cash Money.
What group?
Rough Rat. No.
Hey, look. Since we,
Cash Money Millionaires.
let me ask a bonus question for you ladies.
Okay, do it.
Wait.
What is the name of the team that knocked the Lakers out of the playoffs?
Just now?
Yes.
Brooklyn Nets.
Oh! She's from Brooklyn. She gets a pass.
I don't know.
Are we done? That's
Wait, I was wrong?
Okay, guys.
That's 20.
What's the score? What's the score looking like, Jelon?
So we're gonna go through the score right now.
Oh.
Okay.
Let's go through these questions.
Okay. What was the title of Beyonce's first solo album?
Correct. That answer was Dangerously in Love.
Ding.
Cool. What was the name of the cheerleading movie starring Gabrielle Union?
Answer
Bring
was
it
Bring It
on.
On. They got it correct.
What reality TV said the popular phrase "People are literally dying"? Kim.
Keeping Up with the Kardashians, and they got that correct.
Okay. What is the name of the book that contained insults in the movie Mean Girls?
The answer was The Burn Book, and you ladies did not get that one. So that's one wrong.
That's one.
Who made the question?
We did.
We did.
It's a stupid.
We did. We did.
Number 5 is who did Jada Pinkett Smith reveal she had an entanglement with?
That boy August.
Why wasn't that question stupid?
Because I know everything
You know
about
what it
Jada.
was.
I love you, Jada. I know you
Jada.
listening, girl.
Number 6 is what is the name of Beyonce's alter ego?
Correct.
Sasha Fierce. Number 7 is what reality show stars 5 famous sisters?
Come on.
Keeping up. Yeah.
That was correct.
That was pretty easy.
Let's be real.
Number 8, name of the main character in the movie Legally Blonde.
The name was Elle Woods.
Elle Woods. I should have
okay.
gotten that one.
They caught that L.
And you didn't.
Nah.
You caught that L for L.
You caught that L for
Okay.
L.
I should have said it.
What TV network does the Real Housewives show on?
Bravo.
See, but you
But
got it wrong.
So you look at my answers now. Don't be looking at
I'm
my...
not looking at you.
No,
Nico.
that was my
screen.
question.
That was
To
her
be fair, that was
question.
my question.
Okay.
Yeah, and I didn't.
And y'all both got it wrong.
Candace
I
did
thought
say
it
she
was
knows all of
we.
Chanel's answers.
I
all
did
of
say
Chanel's
that.
questions.
Oh, yeah? Well, how about this? What is Cardi B's real name?
Isn't it Bacardi something?
It's not Bacardi.
It's not.
It do start with a B though.
What is it?
Belcalis.
Really?
I would be Cardi B too. Yes, drink to that. Okay.
Okay, what was the nickname of Carrie Bradshaw's on and off boyfriend in Sex and the City?
I knew that answer actually.
How did you know that?
A couple of binge nights.
You've been pillow talking, huh?
Yeah, nah.
What was it?
Yeah.
Mr. Big.
Mr. Big.
Okay.
Same thing.
I said B.
That's a
Ben.
that's a
said
New
Ben.
York
I
based
was
show too.
like-
I expect
No,
more from you.
I knew it was B something.
Who coined the phrase hot girl summer?
Meg.
They got that one right. What is the name of the movie where all crime is legal for one night of the year? We didn't get that one.
I know it though.
Purge.
The Purge.
Come on
The
now.
Purge.
They got another one
Okay.
coming out too, by the way.
Wow, we gotta see it.
From what show is
doing
the
it.
phrase "Go home, Roger"? I
Sister,
can't believe you
sister.
missed this one.
Oh man. Damn.
Can't believe it.
I did miss that one.
Sounds like
Can't
you guys
believe-
need a binge.
Can't
Yeah.
believe it. The name of the group leader in the movie Mean Girls.
Regina George, guys.
Gosh. Name of the Jay-Z and Beyonce joint tour, On the Run. They got that
Thank you,
one right.
goodness.
Fire.
And what is the name of the group JT in Miami?
City
Girls. And then we missed the what group is Lil Wayne originally part
Oh
of?
yeah, I said Cash Money.
Hot Boys.
Oh, I need a hot
That was a
boy.
good one.
Hot Boys. Hot Boy. And what was the other
Thinking of
question?
Young Money.
Who knocked the Lakers out of the playoffs?
She said the Brooklyn Nets.
She said the Brooklyn Nets.
Sound like they taking a shot.
Sounds like it.
Wait, I was
Sounds good to
wrong?
me.
Sounds good to me. Let's
Sounds
get
good
that
to
lit.
me.
Cheers.
No.
Cheers. Clank clank.
Yeah, and just like that, we're going to conclude halftime. So we're going to send you guys off the only way we know how. That's with some positive energy, some positive vibrations, and a smile, of course. Let's get into the second half. Let's go.
Wow.
Wow.
Well, I do want to say I'm still excited that the ladies are here. That was an incredible halftime. How did you guys enjoy halftime?
That was
That
fun.
was fun. I like that.
It was fun.
I'm glad you guys took us there.
Yeah.
Okay, you know,
Made me tap into
we-
another side of my brain.
Because, you know, I know Taboo is not Candace's favorite
Hey, what are
thing.
y'all
Hey,
doing over
watch
there?
it.
What are y'all doing over there, bro? Hey,
What's going on over there?
I'm sorry. I'm
Physical
sorry.
touch.
Dude, you want to tell us about something?
what's
Physical
going
touch.
on,
I'm
bro?
sorry.
Oh, you
Y'all
just-
can't wait
I
till you
forget-
get home?
It was
I'm
a
sorry.
shot.
I'm sorry.
She's
I
getting
can't help
drunker
myself.
by the
Look
minute.
at her.
It was the shots from the game.
shot.
Okay.
It was the shots
Got
from
them
the
open.
game.
Got them wide open.
I mean, Duke, did you want to explain to us why you wanted to abide by one of Chanel's love languages in the middle title of our show right now?
I mean, look at her.
Oh, hello.
I mean, look at her.
Oh.
I mean, come on.
Barbie thing.
Right? I mean, it's probably a dude watching right now talking about he don't know what to do with that.
He's like, yes, I do.
That's a fact.
Right, some dude talking, he don't know what to do with that. Y'all, he just hating. I know what to do.
That's a fact.
I know
No,
exactly
but
what to do.
on a serious note, people want to hear from you, right? And when you know the whole point of our show is value, right? And there's plenty of women watching our show just like men, right? And I want to know, what advice can you give to women or men, right, that haven't had any luck dating? Right? What is something that
That's a good
you
one.
can tell them that can maybe help them in relationship or dating?
So I can only go off of experience, right?
That's what this show's all
No
about.
guru.
Straight up,
I've
sharing your
guru.
experiences.
I did find that sounds so stupid hearing it back, but like knowing exactly what you want and preparing for it, being proactive in that sense, cuts out a lot of the bullshit. Like when it comes to dating or not or finding the person that you really want to be with.
Yeah.
Like when you know, I don't want this. I don't want this. I do want someone that is affectionate, or I don't want someone that smokes.
Yeah.
I do want someone that you can go as nitpicky as you want. And then also preparing yourself for when the person comes into your life.
That's a big one.
Like simple, making your bed in the morning, preparing. I even was sleeping on one side of my bed. Like preparing for that. Little things like tiny things that you can do to kind of prepare for the person that, because when they do come in, then they sit in that pocket, they sit in that nook that was missing. It's just like,
I'm ready.
it was an aha, like, yeah, I prepared for this.
Yeah.
And just like everything else that we get, that we manifesting the person that you want to be with is a real thing. And I think that preparing yourself within like for you, like what you need to fix, what if you need to get your ass in the gym, if you need to be reading them books. I used to be reading them books, not used to be, but just like continuing yourself, pull yourself in, as well as expecting something from someone else and knowing exactly what you want. I feel like that's the answer.
So in the past here, we've talked about that like mental checklist that doesn't really exist but exists, that we know about, like that you put on paper, like a mental piece of paper of what you're looking for. Yeah. So is it safe to say that you created your own list prior to meeting me, or just think about being a single
100%.
woman? That it's safe to say that women have their own list of the things that they're looking for.
Yeah, and you learn that from relationships, like past relationships and like
Experience.
dating experience. So like anyone that I ever dated prior, like I legit learned from you.
Absolutely.
I legit learned what I didn't want and what I feel like I cannot do without.
So again, like Candace said, speaking from experience, one thing that I used to do was something that I stopped doing was, and this is advice for people who are dating, is stop looking for happiness in people and find it in yourself first.
That's it.
Period.
Yeah.
Because people are going to disappoint you, and no one's perfect.
Guaranteed.
And the only person that you can really bet on is yourself. And
it's gonna ooze off of you, and they're gonna smell that aroma.
Yes, exactly.
It's real.
So finding happiness, finding like the things that you truly love, finding the things that make you tick, are something that you should stand firm on and understand that this is what you believe, and bring that into your dating experiences. And it'll just give you a clearer picture to figuring out like, okay, what do I want in a partner? It just makes things a lot easier, because feelings are very fleeting, and the moment you're like so into someone one moment and then so not into them, it can cause a lot of havoc in your dating life. So find happiness in yourself.
So really just like understanding what you want first, right?
Ultimately bringing it back to that list. Yes, understanding, really be firm about the things that work for you, the things that don't work for you. I think I say that to you all the time. Like that's not going to work for you. That's not going to work for me. Or, even in friendships. So in all levels of your life, your business relationships, your personal relationships, your family relationships, those boundaries are going to be key to helping things seem more clear in your dating life.
And it'll help you sift through the dating process.
Yes.
Like, by the second date, I'm going to know whether we're going on a date or another date. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like,
So, ladies, I do want to know, as you create your own, we can say list of your do's and don'ts for a man that you are interested in, do you feel like that begins to kind of mold who you are as well as a person into those do's and don'ts? Like, since I don't really like this, it's not like I kind of don't like it because I don't do it as well. Or I kind of do like it because this is what I would do if I was in that position. Is that safe to say?
I think it's okay to be a different person than you. I don't want to be dating the same person.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't want to
Okay.
date, like, I don't, like, picking up where somebody
even with the
left off.
similarities that you guys say.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
he's still the man and I'm still the woman, and I still want to feel feminine, and and I want my man to be the man in the relationship. So,
Right,
like,
but what about
did I answer your question?
You know, I'm gonna ask you this.
Did I answer it properly?
If you were a man, would you want to be Omar?
Oh, that's
Oh wow!
That's
what a
cool.
what a question.
I would be
You'll be what?
slinging that thing. I would be a little bit more because if y'all see what I see, you real humble,
Oh, that's
babe.
crazy.
Oh, that's
Oh, that's
crazy.
crazy.
Hey, look.
You really out here being humble, babe.
That's crazy.
crazy.
That's crazy.
If I was Omar,
That's
If I was
crazy.
Omar,
if you could see me holding my nuts.
her hypothetical nuts. So Chanel, if you were a man, would you want to be like Duke?
Yes. I would. I would.
We would be lucky.
I would. I think that going back to like what you would want in a person that you're dating and things like that. I think he fit a lot of my checklist, and I mean that's such a weird question.
really is.
yeah, that's
But-
it is. That's a good question.
It's a great question,
But
though.
it's a weird question, but it's a great question because I've never thought about what I
Yeah.
want to be him
Right.
as a man. But I think that yes, he's the epitome of a gentleman, and he still got that swag. He got a little rough on.
Talk
the
about him.
edge,
Talk about him.
So I
Still-
asked the question because I feel like subconsciously, we look for certain qualities within ourselves, and we kind of have to dive so deep to where you're like, you know what? If I was him, how would I want him to act towards me?
Okay. Yes.
So that kind of makes me put you into his body.
Yeah.
So how would I want my partner to treat me? How would I want my partner to make me feel?
Yeah.
So
And he does that for me for sure.
Yes.
Like for example, like I said before, like even the consistency or things like that. Like I don't have to ask for none of that. He's just a man. He knows right from wrong. It's a different caliber of man that I'm dealing with right here.
Yeah.
And I'm I mean, he knows it.
that one hit there.
Yeah, and I
Babe.
think that within, I've told Duke this before, that even whenever I date a man, I look at his friends too, and I think
That's
that
important.
within
That's
his,
important.
you guys just collectively are gentlemen.
Yeah, you guys are a different breed.
Yeah, like I think that I've never met a group of friends who are so similar and who are also just respectable, honorable.
Can we talk about the group of
Gentlemen.
friends?
That's crazy because
Can we
our last episode was
Chivalry.
chivalry. That's
Oh,
crazy. You
wow.
guys bring that up.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Yeah, we try to abide by certain standards.
a code. A code.
I don't want to cut the ladies off on talking
He said,
about
let it go. He said, let it go. Let it go.
Let it rip.
Keep going. Sounds good. Feels good.
Go ahead, y'all could just
Elaborate.
because we talking about friends.
But it is, it is different.
Yeah, so we
Y'all
talking
are
about friends. Go ahead, man. Get that on, man.
Y'all are a different breed, I've been pretty honest about that since I met you guys. I've known you guys for about 4 years now, a little bit over
5.
4 years. Five.
You known us for 5, yeah.
Wow. And just being out in LA, I've been out here for 10 years, so
You can't keep saying 10.
I
It's been
know.
longer, right?
Now it's been
yeah,
longer.
she's been
been
longer
longer.
since I met you.
I guess it's 12, 13. Okay, regardless, Yes.
Yes.
A long damn time. I'm from Florida, so like coming out here, not having family, not having friends, I was very specific about the group of friends that I wanted to be surrounded by. I wanted to be around people that lit my fire instead of putting it out. It was just like, it's either you're one or the other.
Yeah.
And I found a good pocket of friends, I could say, and then also meeting you guys. I just remember when I did meet you guys, like when I met the homies too, it was like, oh, they're really fun and they're really respectful. Like, I don't know what this is, but this is definitely a group of guys that I can actually hang around. That it doesn't feel
Weird.
like, and it
Yeah.
doesn't feel like. I feel like they're all like coasting, knowing, like I said, knowing right from wrong. This one's not pulling this one up and trying to like
Yeah.
convince this one to not do bad. And
The playing field is
the
like
playing
level.
field is
Yeah.
very. They
Everybody's-
hold each other accountable. It's
Yeah.
like a very strong family type vibe, and that was definitely something that was like, damn, this is really dope. I really want to be their friends.
Yes.
You know,
Gang, gang.
Let me ask y'all
Gang.
another question.
I always try to do their handshakes too.
I want to ask you
I
guys another
know,
question.
me
Y'all not in like that.
Not
Shut
like,
it.
Not like that. Not like
Come on,
that.
teach us.
Not like that.
We'll make up our own Chanel.
Period.
He was trying to give it to you. You missed it.
I did.
You missed it. You missed it.
She missed it.
Yo, so have there ever been any, can you guys recall any scenarios where you have to look at yourself and look at how you were acting and challenge yourself and be accountable, right, for something, for things that you needed to work on, right? Has there, in order for maybe us to work or somebody in the past to work, has there been moments that you had to look at yourself and say, hey, this is something that I need to work on. I have to take accountability for my own actions for this to work, right? And why is that important for people to be able to identify certain patterns they may have?
Yeah, of course. Just getting into a relationship, you do learn a lot about yourself as well. We do a lot of self-building. We get to a certain place, but it's also about when you connect with someone, and in this case, me connecting with Omar and understanding our differences. Little as it could be as small as being on time versus always being late, like being artistic, like I said before, and being more strategic and more like to the book, having a plan. I'm very like, I'll go on a whim. I go off of emotions and feelings and whatever the vibe is, you know. But understanding that I'm with somebody that isn't like me, so I have to sometimes, you know, pull up and be that for him so that he feels like, you know what I mean, like I'm meeting halfway. And also meeting halfway, I think, is even vice versa. I'm sure sometimes I'm like, babe, the plans changed and that's what is happening and we're going to go with the flow. And we set each other up and we like, you know what I mean? We talk to each other. Wow. This is a different kind of mic. Hello? Damn.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
But yeah, so definitely, I gave you guys a little bit of a taste of like my personal experiences, like I get fined when I'm running a little late.
Yeah. What about you, baby? Is there any situations where you can think of where it's like, yo, I gotta hold myself accountable for things that you need to work
Lay it
on?
on a stick, Chanel.
I don't want to say it.
What's up?
The things that I
Okay,
do.
so I've told you this before. We spoke about this many times. I think that from a lot of my previous dating experiences, I got away with a lot more things than I was able to do with Duke. Duke doesn't let me get away with a lot of
He
things.
made you tighten up, huh?
Yeah, so like, okay, like I gotta listen now, or whatever. Yeah, the cute shit doesn't work with him. Like he's like, you know, straight face. So yeah, in terms of accountability, he's really big on that. I don't know if it was just because, you know, I'm older and now we're dating in like this is more of my adult like relationships. But before I was playing around. But now I'm not.
But now I'm real.
No. Nothing crazy though, but I'm just meaning
No,
you know, my attitude or just being a little bit like you said, not on time, a little bit messy,
Yeah, we knew girls like you.
We knew girls like you.
man. We knew,
What?
We knew girls like y'all.
I don't know what you're talking about.
But I do want to use this opportunity, right? I don't want to let y'all get out of here without giving you personally your flowers. All right, and I'm gonna put O on the spot too because he got to do it. All right, but I appreciate you. I love you. I respect you. We talk on here all the time about y'all, right? And people get to hear us talk about y'all, but I think it's even better. People see me tell you personally, but I love you, and thank you
Oh my
for
God, don't leave me.
thank you for coming into my life and, you know, providing so much value, right? Giving me a happy home, just being that ball of stability, and just kind of helping me elevate and level up. You know what I'm saying? I think I could never described it and expected it, but you here now, and we rocking, and it's lit.
And it's lit.
It's
lit.
fucking lit.
She's like, let's go party.
And it's lit.
Well,
So
since it's
Wow.
since it's on me,
Baby, you ain't gotta do it like that.
do that shit.
Just
do
leave it
that
where it's
shit.
at. I love you, babe.
First and foremost, I want to say that I love you, and I thank you for being my woman and making me a better man. You've opened my mind to being more creative, being more fun. You've been my peace when, you know, things are chaotic in my life, and you've also helped me mellow out. And you're very vocal and adamant about revealing the mirror to me, you know, and never letting that slide. And because of that, like I said, I am a better man. And, you know, I said this in season 1, you know, every day I'm with you. I feel like I'm at Six Flags.
Oh yeah, I love that.
Like, that's how
love
much
that line.
fun I have.
That is literally y'all.
That's how much fun I have when I'm with you.
And
you know?
I want to thank y'all.
Take this ride.
No. Honestly, we together as a family. It doesn't feel like my friends can't show up places. Like, we do everything together. That's so dope to me. You guys literally set the bar and the standard for anybody who I bring into this circle. Like, not only do they got to be compatible with me,
Yeah.
they got to fit into the circle as well, you know. And it would be detrimental to me at this point if you guys was just like, nah, Jalan, I don't think she's somebody for you, and that means something to me. So since we're going ahead and expressing exactly how we feel about you ladies, you know, that's where I'm going to fall in. And I do appreciate you guys for even just the things that you guys do for my friends. Like, I have exactly what I expect and things like that. But the things that you guys do, and then not only that, the people who you guys are, who you ladies are, that my brothers literally sit down and I get to see them, their mind switch from what they believed before to where it's like, nah, my girl kind of showed me this, that it's like this actually. That right there, I think, will be, for me, the most inspiring thing, because we, like Chanel said, we're alpha males. You know, we believe what we believe, we feel how we feel, and that's that on that.
That's that.
Right?
On that.
And you guys have showed me that there's multiple ways to skin a cat. You know, there are multiple ways to be able to connect to your partner, and not just the way that you think that it is.
Yeah.
So thank you for that. I appreciate that. Thank you, ladies.
Yeah.
You know,
Thank
thank
you
you for
so
coming on the
sweet.
show. It's been
Wow.
it's been incredible.
Yeah,
Look,
like
Hey,
teary
y'all
eyed.
listening and watching right now, and I know a lot of y'all right now thinking, like, damn, what Jelana girl at, right? Hey, don't worry, Jelana in his bag right now.
hey,
don't worry about
it,
it.
sweetheart.
Don't worry about it,
sweetheart.
Don't worry, Jelana in his bag right now.
It's hilarious.
Yeah, go get that master class.
Straight
that
up.
helped me and my girl out. Appreciate it.
Straight up.
But
No.
I think that's it, guys.
Yeah.
We're gonna wrap this up, ladies. Once again, thank you guys for coming and blessing our show.
Absolutely.
I think our listeners and viewers will really, really appreciate this. I know they've been in our comments talking about, y'all should do it with the girls.
What's the voice?
Like how?
Well,
Like how?
wow.
Y'all should do it with the girls. You know what I mean?
If you guys want us back for part 2, and let us
Um,
know exactly what you want us
what
to
you
talk
wanna
about,
talk about.
then
Real quick,
we
though.
might just have to come back.
Real quick though,
Yeah.
Candace, I know you are dropping a lash set soon, right? So
Yes.
go ahead and promote that.
Well, the magnetic,
I learned
Well,
about it.
actually, they out now.
Oh, they're
the-
out now.
the
Okay, I'm sorry.
VVI's magnetic lashes are officially out, you guys. y'all were just talking about, I don't know how to put on lashes. I don't know how to put on lashes. Well, guess what? I made an alter ego lash box that has 2 sets of lashes. One when you just want to be wifey, you know, just chilling around the house. You just pop them things on. And then when it's nighttime, you trying to turn up on your nigga. you go ahead and take the other ones off, put the other ones on, and it comes with this liner, this black liner that's magnetic. And you guys, it's just lashes made easy. And if you know me, you know me and Chanel do not go a day without lashes. Okay.
Hello.
So make sure you guys go get those. They're easy, they're fun, they're sexy, they're for your alter ego. Every woman has an alter ego. Yeah, make sure you guys go get that on shop.countmein5678.com. And you can get some workout sets. You can get a lot of things on there. But just go get them lashes because I think they're probably almost sold out now. So I don't know if you guys are going to.
I mean, last drop, you had J-Lo in them.
Cardi B.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Shit went crazy.
I'm going to keep it a buck. If I had
those two.
If I had the screen and I had somebody right, she be getting some 5, 6, 7, 8 lashes.
Period. Cool.
Well,
I got
that's good.
them.
I appreciate the support.
And what you have going on? I know you have a lot of stuff. So what's up?
I just, I'm big, ladies. If you're listening and watching, I'm big on becoming your own body goals. So if you are having trouble feeling confident, feeling sexy, looking good, you can head on over to my page. First of all, I have a bunch of free workouts that I post every day on Instagram at Chanel Delisser, or if you need more of a consistent structured plan, whether that's workout and meal plans, you can head on over to chanel-delisser.com and check out my personalized workout program.
She be getting it, y'all.
She be getting it.
Snatch, waist, ass fat, period.
Period.
I don't put it like that, but you know. Y'all know the vibe.
It's real.
I do be so happy because
No, but ladies, seriously, when you look good, you feel good. So get those lashes, get that program,
Let's
put it all
go.
together, and run it up.
Run it up.
No, guys, but I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Thank you guys for coming again. And I'm just going to say, man, that love is good, man. Love is good. Love is good. Love is love.
That's gonna be the quote. That's gonna be the quote.
Love is love, man. Appreciate it. Embrace it, celebrate it, because it is what makes the world go around.
Facts.
And we're wishing it and hoping it for everybody. So thanks for tapping in, guys. Make sure you guys subscribe to our channel on YouTube at Nice and Neat the Podcast. Tap in with us on Spotify at Nice and Neat the Podcast and on Apple Podcasts as well. Let us know what you guys thought about the episode. Hit the Instagram, drop some comments, let us know, give us some feedback, all that jazz. And with that said, I'm Duke.
I'm Chanel.
I'm Omar.
I'm Candace.
I'm Jalan, and this is Nice and Neat, and that's that on that. Peace.
I be the one to take the risk to go and get them bands. I be the one to never sit and go and make a plan. Knowing my mother getting older now, got no time. Gotta keep a couple for the road, the rest get left behind. Yeah.